Okay, sorry if it's a little bit dark, but so I live in New Mexico, kind of weird. My dad was stationed here, so yeah. So in New Mexico, they have really judgmental people, and a lot of us in New Mexico basically, think that if we bully one another, it would just make us cooler. Usually it does, but it's not the way to get cool at all. So I was a victim one time, and a lot of people bullied me. The usual: ugly, go die, go kill yourself. The usual. And I ended up starting to cut, and have a pain go away. It really didn't. I got caught doing it, and my sister told me that there's no reason to do it, because it's easy for you to end your life like that. But it wasn't just them that made it bad. It had something to do with my father, because he was never really there, and I needed him. So I felt alone. I felt unneeded. I felt like there was no reason to live. Of course, everybody thought I was stupid for thinking like that, but it's true. He doesn't really care about me, and I know like a lot of kids don't have their fathers at all, but I just can't handle that. Not having a dad, and just knowing that your dad really didn't care about you, and that he never kept less if you passed. So when everybody talks about my dad and says that I don't deserve a dad, or I don't need a dad, or I'm too ugly to have a dad, or just something that they throw at me, I die inside, even more than I'm already at. So I mean, it's not just us in this world that are abandoned, that don't have a use, that think that this is gonna go all over when they get it. It's not gonna go like that. And watching all these videos of girls talking about how their life sucks, how it could end, brings me to tears, because we're just losing people every day, and nobody really deserves that. And it really sucks, because they could have a future, and they could just have so much more, and it really sucks to just feel alone, feel unwanted, feel like you just don't feel special at all. I just have, I'm just always scared to just go to school. I feel like I'm getting scared at. I feel like I'm getting disgusted, but I'm not. A lot of people in my school actually like me, but there are those girls who bully me every day behind my back. Being in New Mexico, they're very judgmental, as I said, but it's not supposed to be like that. I never really thought that I would be the one getting bullied. I thought I was going to be the bully, and then I ended up being the victim. I used to walk out and sit in my room, sit in the bathroom and start cutting myself, but then things changed. I realized that I'm not alone. There's so many of you out there who deal with the same thing, not having a father, not having a lot of friends, not somebody you can depend on. And it sucks, because you can trust that person, and then they end up hurting you. my stepfather that has always cared about me, that I've cared in his life, and just the thought of him dying, it really sucks, because who am I gonna have? Who am I gonna have? And just to think back to when I used to cut, when I used to be one of those girls who wanted to take their life so bad that they would trade anything just to not be alive. And it really sucks because nobody really deserves that. It really does. So this video is probably going to be pointless, but I just want you guys to know that you're not alone. I'm here. Some other girls are here. But before I go, I want to tell you about this one girl. Her name is Bailey. And I'm just going to show you a picture of her. She's beautiful. And she's my best friend. And this girl cried on my shoulder in the middle of everybody and told me that she didn't want to die. That's this guy's dad. He's in 8th grade. And he really loves her. Well, no, she really loves him, sorry. Vice versa. And, she's beautiful to me, and she deserves better than to want to kill herself. I mean, this isn't the best picture, but her. She's really awesome. Best friend. So she's always been there for me when no one else has. So I want to honor her for that. When I'm alone, she's there. So this guy basically made her want to cut and overdose, because he would call her pig and ugly. So I thought that she was fat at her that she wanted to kill herself really bad. And so I realized that I saw the cuts on her arm, and I started crying too, because my best friend, the girl that I met in, you know, my first year, 6th grade, and I still know her, and she's like still here with me. And I really sad to see your best friend crying on your shoulder, wanting to kill herself, wanting to die because of a guy. There's another girl, her name's Crystal, and she cut herself too. She cuts. Me try to get her to stop. She doesn't want to stop yet. A guy, no, not even, people call her a bitch. They call her dumb, they call her stupid, they use so many words that they can't even imagine. 2 girls called her a slut because she was dating in 8th grade. See, we're in 7th, so it's kind of a lot to date the 8th graders. And she was strong. When she walked in here, she was strong. And now that she's here, she's weakened. She's crumpled. She's basically dead in here. And I can't even think of her dying without me.